Today's Blazing Trails segment is all about a woman who's blazed trails in every aspect of sports and business. Donna Orender, who's president of Orender Unlimited, has an illustrious career, and we're thrilled to have you. Welcome, Donna.
Snowden, thank you so much for the invitation.
So tell us a little bit about, because I'm not sure everybody knows your incredible background in sports. You're one of the top 10 women in sports. Name that.
Right. So, my career in sports really came from a love of playing. And so I really found my way through competing. And so I was a professional athlete. I played in one of the top collegiate women's basketball teams in the nation. And that led to a career in media and then ultimately working for the PGA Tour in a very, very senior role before I left and was recruited to go be the president of the WNBA.
Which is awesome, which is terrific.
Right. And so I've had stints as an entrepreneur. I always say in business, if you really want to learn about business, you work out of your own pocket.
Right.
It teaches you a lot about what priorities you consider important and also the real guts of a business. But I've worked at big companies and then medium-sized companies, kind of those startups. So it's been a really fun playing field for me in business.
And so you've had Orender Unlimited for 11 years, is that right?
Well, I guess it's about 8 or 9 now since I came back from the WNBA, which would be the beginning of 2011.
Oh, okay, terrific. And so what are all the services that Orender Unlimited offers?
Well, we basically, when I started, the phone really rang. I did a industry-wide national training, teaching, education program, marketing, consumer segmentation around golf and women and how to grow the game, understanding the female consumer. I've worked with some, product companies. I've worked with other sports and entertainment and digital entities on all different kinds of strategies. And of course, my love, my real passion was the beginning and launching of Generation W.
So that's what we're here to talk about, because that's a very special event coming up on April 5th. So tell us about Gen W.
Well, it began in 2011, but launched in 2012. It is all about educating, inspiring, and connecting women, and then ultimately led to girls, and of course the men who love us, and building community, really, all of that. The signature event is on April 5th, and this year our theme is transformation. We bring in incredibly wonderful, spiritually generous, smart people to share their stories and their expertise with us. People come from all over the country now.
They do.
Which is really great, as do our speakers. But we're rooted here in Jacksonville in the Northeast Florida to really build and to help people build better people themselves. They come there highly motivated to do that. But then also build the better worlds in which they live as they see fit.
And so who are some of your speakers that you have this year?
There's so many really wonderful speakers around this idea of transformation. I like to talk about all of them if you want to know the truth.
Sure.
But we start the day off with Dr. Orender Johnson, who teaches leadership at the United States Naval War College. And she's going to talk about transformational leadership, especially in this day. Another really exciting presentation will be the future of work. Talk about transformation. I mean, everybody's here wondering, do I have a job? Are we all going to be replaced by robots? And interestingly, full, robust analysis of what's going on and what's important to us as we have to constantly maintain our skills.
Right.
Especially as lifespans.
Well, and I was reading recently that by 2020, they expect 50% of the population to be working remote. Well, that's not far. That's just a year.
Right. And that's also interesting. And what does that mean? Although there's a lot of studies about what it means to work remote and the need for community and social, right?
Exactly.
And so, you can see the impact of that. So we do have a real incredibly, remarkably accomplished social media specialist. We call her the ultimate girl boss. Her name is Neha Gandhi. He will talk to us about social, not only her experience and all the values of social media, but also some of the things we should be concerned about. We do have a broader, we have so many themes about transformation, but we talk about art.
Which is wonderful.
Which can really, art is transformative in every way.
It is.
And we took a step back and said, well, let's look at that. Education, why is it so valuable? And why are we losing it? But so valuable. Healthcare, social justice as a platform. How about pure beauty? What does that do for us in terms of enhancing our lives? We have amazing people. Now we have our new head of the Comer here, Adam.
Right.
We have Wendy, who's coming from from Montgomery, Alabama, who's an extraordinary artist who not only uses art for education, but also a social activist, and things are happening in Montgomery. We also have a woman who's helping to build Montgomery. We call her one of our transformers. How do you change a city?
Oh, that's wonderful.
You know, you start as one person, but one person becomes two awfully quick, and then they become four, and we don't need anyone's permission to really create impactful change. I think what I love about Gen W, if you would ask me, Snowden, I knew you were going to ask me that, is the stories and testimonials we get from people who have come.
Oh, that's wonderful.
And they share with us, like, I left there with my notebook and my notes, and I went home, and I actually bought a piece of property, and in 3 months we're launching a new clinic for women and girls on the north side.
Which is awesome. And I know you also have a great book, too, Wowsdom.
Right. Well, we do have a great segment with girls. Call me crazy, please. How's the world transforming the lives of girls? And then, more importantly, how are girls transforming the lives around them?
Right.
Wowsdom we wrote because we see very at first hand our work with Generation Wow, the interaction of wow of girls and wisdom of women. That's how we got Wowsdom, the Girl's Guide to the Positive Possible. And to that, we have probably the most extraordinary speaker in this way. She's 91 years old. Her name is Dr. Edith Eger.
Oh, wonderful.
She's a Holocaust survivor.
Oh, wow.
Who speaks about kindness, forgiveness, about having control of our own minds and ability to deal in the world. And she's extraordinary.
So how can people find out more about Gen W and sign up to go?
Love that. GenWnow.com is our website. And you can then do /Eventbrite if you want. But you'll get to the event site, GenW, GenWnow.com.
Wonderful. Thanks for being with us, Donna.
Thank you.